Hello, Noble people. My name is the Noble, and we're going to be reacting to my friend Malamar. This is most likely a Malamar reveal. This one was different because they actually hyped this one up a little bit. With the Victory Bell and a Hulucha one, they just kind of did like a teaser and then said Thursday they're going to do something. As of this, what this is, it is Wednesday. So they're doing this a day early, and they've also kind of already been teasing stuff. Basically, the whole point, if you don't know Malamar as a Pokemon, it's supposed to be like the mad scientist. I mean, has like the flowing hair, looks like it has like the popped collar of like a trench coat, like a mad scientist lab coat or whatever. The idea of the Pokemon is that it hypnotizes people and makes them think it loves it or it's its friend, like it's hypnosis, kind of hypno, but a little bit less creepy. Sure, it's still like a quote unquote evil Pokemon. I mean, it's a dark psychic type, so that's kind of the point. But I do like Malamar. Ooh, why is it bit crushed? That's weird. Okay, I am gonna put it on higher resolution. Hopefully this doesn't look too bad on your guys' side. I'm not 100% sure. I'm doing this kind of rushed because I actually there's gonna be an update video talking about the channel soon. Actually, I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about that I can't really talk about in this video per se, but I will 1,000,000% try and talk about it in an actual update video. I tried to send one out, but our internet was down, so it hasn't been able to go out yet. Okay. 8, 7. Let me actually full screen it. This is really trippy. I don't know if I like that one. Okay, let's see. What is it? Okay, live action.
Breaking news. The recent Malamar popularity boom in Lumiose City is more than just a craze. Lumiose latest has obtained an exclusive statement from a Pokemon trainer who claims to be responsible.
I don't know why, but I wanted people to see how friendly Malamar is.
Okay.
I had it use its hypnotic powers. I was careless. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's weird that it's live action, but okay.
Lumiose latest has acquired shocking footage of this apparent hypnosis happening across the city. Well-mannered, cultivated, modest.
Oh, wow.
That's how close
that's an actual just model. Okay, that's cool. We'll see it in live action.
Jenny, you're so sweet and adorable.
But shortly after this footage was captured, something strange happened. She seemingly forgot her manners, and her art went from elegant to extravagant.
Aw, my friend Malamar, you are so sweet and adorable.
Yeah, this is what the teaser last time
Are
was.
you recording? Yes, yes, come on, get a close-up. Make sure to share this.
The Dendene is confused.
Later that day, I spoke to a taxi driver who also got caught up in the moment.
Oh yeah, this was cringe. Yeah, when they showed that, this part was cringe a little bit.
With Malamar in my rear view, there's no job I can't do. My friend Malamar.
Okay, maybe this was not the one that was cringe. There was like a dance sequence that was really cringe that they showed.
Thanks to the taxi's dash cams, we're able to
dash
see something
cam
rather interesting occur.
Oh, and Mega Evolved behind him. What does it look like? Can I see what it looks like?
That bright flash, was that Mega Evolution? And what happened at the end there? Footage retrieved of this executive may tell us more.
Sorry, I'll work on that.
Oh, well, there it is in the background.
Time for one more thing. Sorry, I'm running late for the ZA Royale tonight. I was just hoping to discuss
Whoa! Does it become a colossal squid? That would be sick. I love the rainbow. The rainbow actually looks really ominous.
Who are these shadowy figures? And what happened to that executive? Well, courtesy of
Yeah, this
viral
was the
video, we
cringe
do
thing.
know.
My friend Malamar.
Yeah,
Safe to say
it was
he
like
is no
prolonged
longer
and really
all
weird.
business. We are not looking at simple hypnotism here. It is an entirely new person. Well, Lumio Slatus have an exclusive interview with the trainer claiming to be responsible. Thanks
You're
for
gonna
joining
see the
us.
evolution?
So,
It looks
what
actually
is your
pretty
part in
cool.
all of this? Is this you?
Yes, I'm so sorry. I just didn't realize how powerful Malamar's hypnotism could get. How people's personalities would change entirely.
Oh, there's a
when
train going outside, my
Mega
bad.
evolves.
So it is Mega Evolution.
Yes. Yes, let me show you. It's
What?
Mega Malamar.
Does it turn to like a super evil, like super villain type thing? Because I would be really happy about that. It's Megamind! I actually really like that. I actually really like that. It gets thinner, but it feels like an evil supervillain. I know there's gonna be people who are not gonna like how thin it is, and I'll be honest, it being that thin is a little weird, but I actually really like that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, one thing that I did not do with the Halucha video is that usually on the official Pokemon website, oh wow, that's funny, the description is my friend Malamar from Malamar. Usually in the in the later, they post like an actual gameplay footage. I want to see what it looks like in game because maybe it just looks way skinnier there. It does look skinny. I saw that it was skinny, but I'm gonna be honest, I do like that it's kind of more colossal squiddy. Because normally it's just like a kind of a tiny little octopus squid. It gets bigger and then it has the long tendrils. But I like how long they are too, and it was like waving it around, like making like a hypnotic circle. I really like that, and the fact that it's mad, like, mad scientist hair, like, is all tied up and looks like a giant brain. It literally is a Mega Mind, and I actually like that. Usually they post a live gameplay footage, so I'll cut ahead until we actually get to see that. Okay, I am back. It took a little bit. It's not on the official normal one. It's on the Japanese Pokemon channel. I don't think it's gonna talk, and if I do, I guess no, they're not available. Never mind. I don't think they're gonna talk. It's Pokemon, so. But let's actually look at it. Yeah, it definitely gets thinner, or it gets longer. How does it look in game? Is it rainbow in game? It is. That's what I was hoping. I really love this one. It's so huge. It gets a lot bigger. It has to have a signature ability. I'm calling it now. Wait, it wait, it did. Wait, what? It was mind control your own trainer. An entire team of Malamar. I think from what it looked like, I don't think, unless it did a cut, it might have done a cut. It might just have been cinematic. It looked like he sent it out, sent the Dragonite out. He attacked. I don't know what attack that is. If it's just hypnosis, then that makes sense. But it looked like it did a damaging attack. But, I mean, that's what it is. That's what it looks like. I already looked at some of other people's stuff, and everyone else agrees this is Megamind. I really, really like it. I know a lot of people are going to say it's too long, and I think that's it's supposed to look uncanny. It definitely looks uncanny, that's the point. I like that the tentacles look sharp. I like how big it is, because, like, in the perspective against... Oh, crap. In the perspective against Dragonite, it's a lot bigger than Dragonite. Even if you put this on the floor, it's still a lot longer than Dragonite, and I really like how big it is. When a Mega evolves, I hope it gets bigger, at least in some way. In the trailer, I couldn't really tell if it got insanely bigger, but it does get a lot more bigger compared to normal Malamar, and I'm very happy about that. I don't think this website is updating. If it would, I would read it, but I'm also kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna be here for enough time to warrant me trying to wait and look at it. Just because of how much it will take. However, I do want to do one thing. Pokey. Oh, it auto-fills in. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. It auto-filled into Glissapod. Okay, Malamar. Let's actually look at what Malamar has. So, Malamar kind of sucks as a Pokemon. The typing is bad. Dark Psychic is not a good typing. 4 to Bug, immune to Psychic, and 2 to Fairy. It has nothing defensive except the immunity to Psychic. And that's not... Trading that out for 2 weaknesses, one being a quad, is not good. The biggest thing I know is it runs Contrary a lot. Because with Contrary, every stat decreases stat increase. And there's a lot of dark type moves that you can have. Topsy-turvy. Reverses the stat changes of a Pokemon. Who gets this? Oh, it's just them. Okay, apparently they have a signature a move. I did not know that. But either way, they're a physical attacker that doesn't have anything. I definitely think keeping Contrary could be interesting, but I don't think it's keeping Contrary. If I were to have to guess, it might get a thing for Sleep. And with how Pokemon wants to design stuff, they're trying to make a lot more Pokemon viable for multiple different areas. We've seen that with a lot of Generation 8 and 9 Pokemon. They want to try and improve the Pokemon to be able to be used in a competitive or just better mindset. And a lot of Gen 8 Pokemon, except some of the Route 1s like Spidops and like Oinkologne and stuff, they can be used decently well because they have their niches. Not insanely well, but like okay. For the sake of Malamar, I feel like if it was going to do something, they need to bump up its speed, just give it at least something in attack, because with something like this, it's actually, I have no clue where they're going to go with Malamar, because with Hawlucha down, with Hawlucha, it's very obvious the direction they're going to go. They're probably going to make him faster, and they're probably going to give him more attack. Maybe he's going to get some bulk, because in the trailer it looked like he was bulky. That is probably a way they could go. The only thing is that this trailer didn't really show us if it was a special attacker or a physical attacker. Now, you would think Malamar would be a special attacker, but it's a physical attacker. I thought it was a special attacker, actually. But, like, the only thing that we think that Hawlucha might change is the fact that Mega Hawlucha is 100% going to have a different ability. Because usually it runs Unburden, which doubles your speed stat if you use an item. You can't have that with Mega Hawlucha because you need the Keystone, unless they change that. And I don't think people would want... I don't think people care too much about Mold Breaker. I mean, Mega Gyarados already has Mold Breaker, so I don't think they would go down that road. but like it's obvious where they're gonna go with Mega Hawlucha. With with Malamar, they can really go any direction that they want to, and I really think that a niche he could be. It's not going to be like the strongest in terms of offensive power. I think this is definitely going to be more of a utility based Pokemon, because you can't have a Pokemon that's all around hypnosis and mind control without having that play into the gimmick of the ability. Again, in that trailer, I think it might have just used hypnosis on the Dragonite here. Because the Dragonite doesn't flinch like it gets hit back, so I'm assuming that's gonna not change. Doesn't look like I can't click on anything else. I want to try and see. Hello? What the? Is it just not? Okay, apparently it's not running to load. That's weird. Okay, I let that load. Okay, it's loaded now. Okay, we still don't have it loaded in. I'll tell you what. I'm very happy. I think this is definitely... I don't know if this is my favorite yet. I like Hawlucha normally better than I like Malamar normally. This might grow on me. I definitely think out the last two that we've gotten feel a lot more connected to the Pokemon personally. With Dragonite and Victory Bell, they kind of change what the Pokemon was supposed to do. Like, sure, Dragonite's supposed to be the gentle giant dragon, and I feel like they kind of lost that with giving, like, feather wings. If it was more draconic wings, I probably would like it more. I still like it, but it's like a B tier. Like, I don't think it's, like, perfect. And I think Mega Victory Bell's goofy, and I love him, but the point of normal Victory Bell is supposed to be creepy, like it's supposed to be an unsettling pitcher plant. And you still have the unsettling factor because it's still digesting, like it has a bunch of poison inside of it, that's why it's so big, but it's not as it looks more goofy when you first look at it. With Hawlucha and Malamar, they take their aesthetic and amplify it. The evil scientist Pokemon gets more evil and gets more like hypnotic. Like that's the point of Malamar. The wrestling Pokemon gets more wrestling and looks like Rey Mysterio. Like they look more like themselves. It is just their idea evolved, and that is what I want from a Mega Pokemon. So I'm very happy. Definitely A tier. I don't know if it's my favorite just yet. I might have to let it sit a little bit. I hope that this Rainbow Glow looks really good in Champions. It all comes down to the ability. If Hawlucha has a better ability than Malamar, I would like Hawlucha more. If this has a cool ability with like Sleep, I'll probably like Malamar more. But we'll have to see where that goes. But yeah, that's going to be about it. Stay noble. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.